Hello everyone, this is Peter Stone, and I wanted to share a business model I used to start Peter Stone. And the reason I started Peter Stone was because I wanted to travel. I used to be an engineer on merchant ships, traveling the world. I traveled to over 45 countries on ships, all over. They changed the power on the ships. I didn't want to stay any longer. I thought, how would I change it? I said I would learn gemstones, small, easy, compact. I could sell them out of my pocket anywhere I went. It didn't work. In 1989, there was a collapse in business. So I did the next best thing. I got creative and I put gemstones in jewelry, which I remember selling in 1985, testing it, worked very well. So I went into that business model. I bought a little, I sold a little, I bought a little more, I sold a little more. And next thing I found myself selling store to store. But on the weekends, what would I do? I realized there was a flea market. Let me go there and see what's going on. So I went to this flea market down in Florida Keys. I set up a stand, put my jewelry there. I met 3 people from out of state that had stores, and I sold wholesale jewelry. I sold more than $500 that day, when $500 was like today's $3,000 or $4,000. So I made some really good connections without a real intention of doing that at a festival or at a fair. It was a flea market in this case. So this video is about fairs, festivals, and events. I ended up going to retail fairs and trade fairs all over the world. I've made a lot of money there. I've met a lot of people. I've traveled to a lot of places. Some of the biggest customers today and clients go to some very large fairs and festivals in all kinds of venues. Music festivals, Highland festivals, Celtic festivals, Renaissance festivals, horse shows, dive shows, cats and dog shows, all kinds of different shows and fairs. Whatever your passion is, you can set up jewelry that meets your passion, something you really love to do. Then get on the right side of the table, the side of the table that's taking the money, and go to all your fairs and festivals. Next, quit that 9-to-5 job. Give yourself some real freedom, make some real money. And today, what I didn't have when I began was an online store. That gives you a lot of leverage. I've got 3 different packages, but I'm going to talk about one here now. The first package I have here starts at just under $5,000. It's for people who want to start at a smaller level. They don't want to take and invest. Maybe they haven't done business before, sold anything. What I'm going to do is for $5,000, I give you $12,500 worth of retail value jewelry to start with. Then I'm going to give you my 30 years of training. I'm going to have one-on-one meetings with everyone who buys this program for a couple of hours. You can get all your questions in. Then we'll have group meetings for an hour to 45 minutes, an hour to an hour and a half, maybe up to 2 hours. Q&A all you want, like an open mic. You can ask me anything, how I did what I did. For 30 years, I've sold both wholesale, retail, and I started selling retail in 1983. 35 years now, I've got a lot of experience and many websites to back it up with. We'll give you marketing material, images to put on your Facebook, things for emails to drive people to the show. Go to your favorite fair, but get on the right side of the table. Side of the table that's taking money. Displays you pack up at your house, put them all the way that you're just gonna set up a nice table, put a cover on it, even a sheet, a nice looking sheet pressed on a table. It's all it takes. Pull out the displays, put it out nice and neat, and smile and sell to the people in your market of your passion. Peter Stone Jewelry sells. We know, we've been doing it for a long time. You're gonna love this model. Click on the link, download it to find out more.